Dr. Now is getting an unusual type of love in the first season of 6000 lb Diaries. The show has a similar concept to My 600 lb Life. However, Dr. Now's patients in his newest series are more challenging. Most of them are nearly 700 pounds and are still battling food addiction despite seeking help. But one patient has stood out the most due to her love for Dr. Now. Keep reading to see who it was. Lauren is Dr. Now's latest patient. She appeared on episode 9 and has been stuck in her apartment for 3 years. The 6000 lb Diaries star had to rely on people around her. However, she still couldn't control her addiction to food, and Dr. Now is her only hope. But in order to achieve her goals, she must let go of many habits she's been used to for many years. Dr. Now also showed his soft side for Lauren, seemingly sympathizing with her situation. But many fans didn't expect the love Lauren would show for the bariatric surgeon. Lifetime recently released a clip from the latest episode of 6000 lb Diaries. It features Lauren having a heartwarming interaction with Dr. Now ahead of her surgery. Lauren had Dr. Now on her nails, saying she had to keep him on her side for motivation. Dr. Now laughed when he saw his face on Lauren's nails. Dr. Now was happy about Lauren's progress after losing 23 pounds in just a month, which is close to her goal of 25 pounds. Many fans were left in awe by Dr. Now's interactions with Lauren. He finally smiled at something. Seeing his face every time you reach for food is genius. Quote, "This is the first time I've seen him say something remotely human." Quote, "This is the level of motivation everyone needs." "Look at my nails. Okay, that is adorable as hell." Quote, "She's so much nicer than the other patients, you go girl." Some fans on a 6000 lb Diaries social media thread also talked about why they doubt Lauren's journey even after getting her bariatric surgery. According to a commenter, Lauren was lying to Dr. Now about her diet, and even her family was calling her out for it. The op also believes Lauren instead needs serious mental help because of how unfazed she was about leaving her apartment for the first time in 3 years to seek drive. Now's help. Chapter 1. The Weight of the World. Dr. Nowzaradan, affectionately known as Dr. Now, was no stranger to the extraordinary. His clinic in Houston had become a sanctuary for those battling the heaviest burdens, both physical and emotional. His expertise in bariatric surgery and his no-nonsense attitude made him a legend among his patients. But nothing could have prepared him for the peculiar case that was about to unfold. Enter Lisa, a woman whose weight had ballooned to over 6,000 pounds. Her story was one of tragedy, resilience, and an inexplicable obsession with love that defied all logic. Chapter 2. The Bizarre Beginnings. Lisa arrived at the clinic under strange circumstances. She had been found in her home, surrounded by hundreds of love letters, stuffed animals, and photographs of her with imaginary lovers. Her story was bizarre. She believed she was destined to be loved by a mysterious soulmate who was trapped inside her own weight. Her family was at their wits' end. They had tried everything: therapy, medication, even diets, but Lisa's obsession with her invisible lover kept her secluded and growing heavier by the day. Dr. Now was skeptical at first, but her case intrigued him. He saw a woman desperate for love, hiding behind a mountain of flesh and fantasy. Chapter 3. The Diagnosis of the Heart. During her initial examination, Lisa confessed that her weight was a shield against the outside world. She claimed her love spirit was trapped within her, and only through her weight could she keep her love alive. Dr. Now listened carefully, noting her emotional fragility. Her obsession was not just about weight. It was about connection, acceptance, and the profound loneliness that haunted her. He decided that her case was as much psychological as it was physical. A multidisciplinary approach was necessary: surgery, therapy, and perhaps a little bit of hope. Chapter 4. The Bizarre Love Letters. What made Lisa's case truly bizarre was her obsession with love letters. Hundreds of them, penned by an invisible lover she called Eros. She insisted that Eros communicated with her through dreams, songs, and even the whispers of her own mind. Her diaries were filled with declarations of love and longing. One entry read, "Eros is the flame that keeps my heart alive, even as my body grows heavier." I wait for him in the shadows of my mind. Drive. Now was both amused and concerned. He had seen many patients with delusions, but Lisa's love obsession was uniquely intense. Chapter 5. The Surgery Dilemma. Despite his reservations, Dr. Now decided that surgery was necessary, not just to save her life but to give her a chance at a new beginning. The operation was complicated, her size was unprecedented, and her health was fragile. The surgical team prepared meticulously. The operation lasted over 10 hours, and the risks were high. When Lisa finally woke up, she was disoriented but alive. Chapter 6. Love in the Aftermath. Post-surgery, Lisa's physical health improved slightly, but her psychological state remained delicate. She was now more receptive to therapy, and Dr. Now arranged sessions with a psychologist specializing in obsessive love and delusional disorders. Meanwhile, Lisa continued to believe in Eros. Her diaries revealed a new hope. She felt that her love was finally reaching her, that Eros was near. Chapter 7. The Bizarre Love Manifestation. One day, during a therapy session, Lisa claimed she saw Eros. She described a handsome, ethereal figure that appeared in her room, whispering sweet nothings. Dr. Now watched in disbelief as she described their encounters with vivid detail. He was skeptical but compassionate. He wondered if her obsession was a manifestation of her deep yearning for love and belonging. Chapter 8. The Turning Point. Over the next few months, Lisa's condition improved. She began to accept her reality and slowly distanced herself from her delusional love affair. With therapy and support, she started to rebuild her life. Dr. Now was proud of her progress but remained cautious. He knew that mental health was a journey, and her love obsession was a complex maze. Chapter 9. The Bizarre Love Letter from the Heart. One day, Lisa handed Dr. Now a letter she had written. It was addressed to Eros, but in her handwriting, she confessed, "Dear Eros, thank you for loving me, even from afar. Now I see that true love begins within, not in illusions. Thank you for guiding me to myself. Dr. Now smiled gently. Despite the bizarre journey, it was a testament to her resilience and capacity for change. Chapter 10. A New Beginning. Lisa left the clinic with a new outlook. She was still heavy, but her heart was lighter. She vowed to seek real love, one grounded in reality, and to cherish herself beyond her obsession. Dr. Now watched her go, reflecting on the strange, touching, and bizarre love story that had unfolded within the walls of his clinic. It reminded him that sometimes, love is the heaviest burden, and the most healing balm.